Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Dark Envoy. Where we left off last time, we were in Free Phoenicia. We were about to leave. I did craft some new amulets for our group. And I'll show them to you in a moment. They do actually have extra attribute points, so a lot of our people now have the 25, 16, 25, 25. Same with Vaso, and of course Benedict has a little bit more because his ring gives him additional +3 on top of the amulets. We don't have the ancient ring pattern yet, and I do want to get that prior to making any more rings for our group. The reason for that being the ancient accessories static traits that you get for crafting are a little more in line with what I want our characters to do than the elven ones. So let's talk to Benedict.
Guess we've got ourselves some time off.
You sure earned it. You kids have come a long way since we left the City of Bones.
We never really planned to get tangled into this mess. I just hope something good comes out of it.
Wouldn't get my hopes up.
Optimistic as always, I see. It's best to wait and see. Find something to keep ourselves occupied in the meantime.
That's right! Come on, I've had enough sitting around. Let's dig into something. Anything.
I don't know. Maybe Ben's right. We should probably kick back for a while, get our bearings. What do you think, Kayla? Kayla? Is everything all right?
There's one more thing we need to do.
Is it about the Oracle?
Yes, she's growing more anxious. Some things are about to be set in motion, and we need her to be reassembled before...
Before what?
All that matters is that we have to hurry. I know where to find the last part. I remember it now. We need to get to the Emperor's palace.
That's a good one. The capital's been off limits since the war began. Even roaches need a permit to crawl into the sewers.
I may have already found a way in.
What? Hi!
I snatched the entry codes from this Empire facility we were sent to. If we're lucky, we may get inside without anyone noticing.
Well, your skyship is an Empire design. If you have the right codes, it could actually work.
Great. Let us depart.
Wait. What? How long have you been planning this, Kayla? And why are we only learning about it now?
I'm sorry, it's just... We've been so busy lately, and I didn't want to worry you until I was sure.
Yeah, well, I'm worried now. Don't you think it's a little risky to fly straight into the most guarded place in all of John?
I do, but it's a risk we must be willing to take. The Oracle is the solution to all of this. You have to trust me.
I see there's no talking you out of it. Let's just be careful about it.
Of course. I knew I could count on you.
Okay, well I guess we're off to the Imperial capital. Let's see if there's any side quests to do on the way. I was going to go to the City of Bones, but maybe we can go there really quickly and just check to see... Can't I move? There we go. Check to see if the relic person there has the pattern for the ancient ring. That's really all I want. I would probably take ancient heavy armor if they have it there too. Might be better than what Benedict is currently... I'm going the wrong way. Is currently wearing. Not super likely, but we could try one out just to see. Oops. The screen keeps getting caught on the turny thing. I had to turn a specific way, apparently. Not the other way I was trying to go. Oh. Ancient chest plate. Okay, so we can get the ancient chest armor, which does give negative max health, more shield, damage to wounded, weight. It's not the best, but you know what? We're not going to do anything with our money anyways. Any cool enchantments to pick up? No. Well, no. Nope. 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 I don't really want any of that. Okay, let's just grab... Oh, we should probably sell our junk. Ooh, don't want to do that. Okay, we're just going to go mass sell everything except for the ancient pistol we're carting around. And these amulets, which are going to go on our allies. These three are the extra ones we've made. I don't need the Friezatron. I'm probably never going to use the Executioner, honestly. Plate of Thorns, pass. Duelist, no. Power Converters, no. Alright, we made a bunch of money.
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here. Maybe after the Empire capital, we'll be able to get a pattern for the ancient ring. That'd be really nice. We can make a bunch of them. We'll need to make... actually, we should probably buy stuff while we're here, because we're going to be buying a bunch of ancient... or if we're going to be making a bunch of ancient rings, we're going to need a bunch of mats and soul essence. Might as well grab them while we're here. We do only have 82 adamantine, which is a good amount, but it's not enough. That was actually a lot of soul cores. There's a... oh wait, I'm selling those things. Hang on. Nope, don't do that. I was like, wait, we have a lot of things. So selling them.
Sure.
Alright, good enough. We got 30 more soul cores, which should keep us in the business a little longer when we start crafting things. Because each ring is 8 soul cores and 3 adamantine, I want to say. So for 8, we'll need 64 soul cores at the very least, plus rerolls on stats. And at least... actually, you know what? We don't need any more adamantine. I just realized the adamantine is not the problem here. Just the soul cores at this point. Let's go quickly back to Free Phoenicia. See if we can't snag any soul cores there. Actually, I think I might have bought them. Guess we'll find out. We're going to be there in 2 seconds. And then we'll head off to the Empire capital, which should be pretty entertaining. The amount of random information that Kayla gets kind of is making her an exposition dump at this point in time. She started as a normal character, and now she's just like, oh, you need this thing? Well, I know all about that thing. And I get it, you need an exposition character, but making them like the chosen one situation isn't always the best writing. It's not bad in this case, but
Sure.
sometimes it's not the best. Oh, we did buy all the soul cores here. Damn. Alright. I guess we'll leave. Then... is it? No. Well, do we think that the quartermaster might have the ancient ring?
Sure, why not?
We can teleport, I guess, a little bit. Unfortunately, there's no actual... oh, there's a teleport to the dock. Oh. If I had known that, I would have taken that. Anyways. It's not the best teleporter, honestly, but... let's go check out the League really quickly. I really want this ring thing to happen. I know it's not... probably not gonna happen, but we'll see. Nope, no rings. None at all, actually. We can get great swords and axes and stuff, but nothing exceptionally good. Alright, let's get out of here then. Time to leave. We'll head off to... the Empire capital. There's absolutely nothing to go wrong about just trouncing into the most well-defended place and the center of our enemy's territory. Completely normal. It's a long way off. It's like a lovely little land, though. Whoa, there's some weird graphical stuff going on there. Okay, that's fine. Were we flying over the ocean? Since when?
We're approaching the city now. Let's hope you're right about the codes. Do you really think that the Oracle is the key to all this? You know, the Claw, these strange hybrids, and what happened to Mom and Dad?
No, she's not the key. She's the solution. Without her, all will be lost.
Strangely, it's not reassuring at all. You keep talking in riddles. Why can't you just tell me what's going on?
Sorry to interrupt. We've received a transmission from the automated radio tower. They're still processing the code, but everything seems to be going fine.
We're getting shot at by something. No one really seems all that worried.
Leon, talk to me. What's going on?
It's the defense turrets! They're tearing through the hull! Let's get out of here!
No, we have to push through.
What? We're sending ducks here. Leon, turn us around.
Don't. Keep the ship on course.
What is wrong with you? Shit. Everybody, grab onto something. We're going down.
Well, Kayla is gone all weird and taken over by the Oracle. Well, that's fine. The League grew too complacent, oblivious to how strong the Empire was becoming. When they finally stepped in, the human war machine was in full swing, ready to take over the world. Oh no.
What's on your mind?
Our ship's all broke. Well, that sucks.
Is everyone all right?
We've been better, darling, but everyone's alive, and that's what matters now.
What was that, Kayla? How could you put our lives on the line like that?
We made it. It was the right call.
And what if we didn't? Is this thing really more important than our crew, than us?
You don't understand. If we fail, nothing else will matter anymore.
Do you hear yourself? Is it you speaking or the Oracle? You told us she's nothing to be afraid of, but I no longer recognize you. I don't know if it's just an obsession or if she's having some effect on you, but you have to shake it off. I need you, Kayla. I can't lose you too.
This really isn't a good time. We have to get off the streets before the Empire deploys their full garrison here.
It's a wonder they haven't already. We should be right near the palace.
It's quiet. Too quiet. This is supposed to be a bustling city, isn't it? Something's wrong here.
You're right. Let's get moving.
It is very strange that they didn't have a lot of defenders in place, and the automated turrets took us down without any other ships doing so.
Let's look around.
On it.
There's an exploding barrel
What's going
and a
on
thing.
here? Where are all the people?
Let's focus on getting to the palace for now.
A stern-faced emperor stares from the banner, the only human face you've seen in the city so
We
far.
don't have all day.
Yeah, we crash landed in the middle of what appears to be like a market district or something like that. There's a chest over here. No enemies yet, though.
On it.
A theater brochure.
Holdest thou thine slippery tongue, serpent, for shall another poisonous word escape thine lips, mine dagger shall appear
'Twas not
between
I,
thine
my
ribs.
lord. Whilst the walls have ears, words and meaning be not their craft. Alas, the meaning has gone
Then
astray.
pray tell thine meaning, sharp and fast, or knowst thou that mercy shall not be delivered so?
I beg thee forgiveness, my lord, for all was merely a complimented, misunderstood. Sooth I say that you would die, and that I cannot deny. Alas, 'twas meant that it would be, resting your eye on the rarest
What
beauty due this
do
night.
not jest. No visitors are set to grace these halls tonight.
'Tis not the beauty of a fair soul, my lord,
Is it
but
gonna go through the
beauty
whole
of
play?
a thing far greater than us beneath the heavens. Thou shalt understood clear if
Okay,
thou
I'm
venture
moving away
to
from
the
this.
balcony.
A tragedy
Then
within a
cast your
tragedy.
eyes skyward and witness a sight only seen but once a lifetime. If what you see is not to your liking, then I beg of thee, hand me thine blade, and I shall fall upon it myself.
I shall take thee at thine word, knave. Now stay thy tongue, and move not further from me than striking distance. Mine eyes are cast skyward, and see only clouds. If this be the beauty of which you speak, it is dull.
Thy journey is
concealed by
complete, my lord.
Arg.
You fell from grace with your treason, and now thou hast reached the ground where thou belongs.
Apparently we're just... Oh, they're finally done. Okay. The stall has surely seen better days. We can actually read that other codex entry, which was called... Theater brochure. Numerous brochures litter the area all around the benches left by the long-gone audience. With the summer right around the corner, we're proud to announce the return of our hit, fan-favorite play, The Midsummer's Daydream. Everyone is welcome to witness the marvels of engineering as the cult classic is performed for the first time by fully automated cast of robot actors. Come see the most ambitious undertaking of the Great Empire Theater to date, free of charge every weekend. Other leaflets are filled with various other spectacle titles, all performed by machines.
Come one, come all, buy the finest cloth in the Empire.
Finest cloth? These are just some tattered rags.
Is the Empire gone? There's barricades here.
A barricade? Who put it up here?
This makes no sense. The city is supposed to be an impenetrable fortress, yet it's completely ravaged from the inside.
It doesn't matter. We need to find a way around. Leon, can you operate this device?
Already on it. It's a different design, you see, although it stems from the basic core layout of inputs that makes it similar to the Orthodox.
Shh. Do you hear this? Someone's coming.
Necra. Manaless. So they brought about their own doom, I see. That one Necra died pretty fast. Let's unload on the other one. There's a bunch more coming, though. Now let's just start shooting the Necras, I guess. They're evaporating pretty fast. There's a null marrow there. It's getting killed pretty fast too. An Electrum. Let's shoot this Emperor down quickly, and then we can move on to the other one. It's kind of around the corner, so our GPS isn't focusing on it well enough. There we go.
The Manaless? Here?
We've got more incoming. Brace yourself, people!
There is a Necra again. It's doing some mana explosion, but it's dead. Let's just get some summons up. They do help our DPS, even though our DPS is pretty intense on its own.
Look! The teleporter's just booted up. Let's get out of here before we draw out more of these things.
Well, let's see what happens when we go through. There's a person, an actual person, maybe.
Well, how do you do, strangers? Fancy meeting you here.
And who are you supposed to be?
Someone who's just saved your precious butts, Missy.
Much appreciated, but how did you know we were there?
It's not like you made a quiet entrance. I was on the other side of the city when I saw the fireball you came in on. I figured if anyone survived the crash, they could use a helping hand. But as soon as I set the teleporter, you fellows came running from the other side. Guess I had a good hunch, huh?
Hold on. They're coming through.
Oh, she turned it off and killed it, I guess.
Hey, why'd you do it? I could have turned it off, you know.
I'm sorry. It was unconditional. I acted on impulse.
What is that power, Kayla? Are you even sure it's still you doing it?
We'll talk about it later, I promise. Now, can you tell us what's going on here? Where are all the people?
Now, that's a mighty convoluted question, Missy. Short answer is, you've just met them. There ain't many folks left other than me and these husks out there. Listen, I'll gladly chat some more, but the way I see it, you probably want to get out of here almost as much as I do, so here's the deal. I know my way around the city, and you need someone to operate the teleporters to get back to your ship. It's likely in pretty bad shape. But if you promise to get me out of here, I can show you where to find a warehouse with all the parts you could possibly need to repair it. Does that sound like a fair trade to you?
Fine. But we need to get to the palace before we can leave.
Seriously? Don't we have more pressing matters to attend to?
No. We're so close, I can feel it. We can't turn back now. Trust me, Mal.
I don't trust you
All
anymore.
right, fine.
But okay.
We'll drop by the palace. But we grab the parts first before you go and get yourselves killed on your little sightseeing trip. Now, we could reroute this teleporter if not for our trigger-happy friend here. There's another one not far from here, though. I'll set it up. Meet me on the other side.
Why don't you join us? We should probably stick together.
Now, I travel faster on my own. I ain't no nanny. Try not to die without me, will you?
I'll try. No promises. No guarantees. So we're fighting the Manalus in the capital of the Empire. Interesting. Does that mean the Empire is losing the war? Because they've lost... Like, losing your capital is a pretty huge problem for any empire. You don't necessarily need the seat of your government, but losing the seat of your government is a bad, bad thing. There's also vulture drones. So we are fighting robots and Manalus here. Interesting.
Out of my way.
Let's kill the Terminators. So yeah, it's just robots fighting Manalus at this point. It's effectively soulless automatons fighting... Well, effectively soulless automatons, really. Just a different type. We've killed 5,000 enemies. Got an achievement for it. Benedict's just getting pot shots taken at him. We can just turn around and help him out. We do have our Titan over here just hitting things too. Our Titan did good. I wish the Titan... Actually, I just wish all the summons were just... Well, like, didn't have a time limit, and then you just had to resummon them when they died. It would just make it more convenient, honestly. Oh, each one. There was a chain gun coming that way. He's gonna start chain gunning, but we have already destroyed him, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, that fight is officially over. There is a teleporter near here, but
There they are.
not super important for us. Bunch of garbage loot, like
Everyone,
normal.
please follow.
There is a treasure chest around the corner here, it looks like. Yes. Yes. Treasures. Okay.
Let's get going.
Which way do I want to go? It's a pretty sizable area so far, kind of. I'm gonna go into this little side zone
Let's look
first.
around.
There's definitely an enemy in here. A gun turret. Hopefully we'll just be able to annihilate it in 2 seconds. Okay, that was a little bit of overkill, I think. Maybe we should have toned it down a little, but that's okay.
On it.
Looks like there is a little path over here to the right. What a cool looking city, though. I actually really like this. Oh, there's another bunch of Manalus and a treasure chest. Okay, so this is a good treasure way to go. And we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. And there we go. That should be enough things to let us stand around and just shoot indiscriminately until everything is dead. Well, they were kind of coming in. One of them just flew towards our DPS, but it really doesn't matter. We're just annihilating things. That one Necra survived a little bit longer than I wish it had, but didn't do any real damage anyways.
There they are.
Imperial chestplate, bunch of loot,
Let's get it
and by that I mean a soul core, which is pretty good. It is one thing we need lots of. So there is 2 paths. They might lead to the same spot. One is off to the left and one is dead straight. I'm going to take the dead straight one first, I think. Hopefully, won't be anything weird up here. And hopefully they'll link up. Although, it's not looking good for that whole linking up situation.
Let's look around.
more manaless. Okay, and go. Everyone just go fight. So if level 20 isn't the max level, what is the max level? More treasure and a note. More garbage and a note. Imperial notice. A neatly printed notice adorned by an imperial insignia looks official. To the citizens of the capital, the city is now under strict quarantine. All citizens in districts 5 and 7 are required to stay off the streets until further notice. Breaching the quarantine will result in capital punishment. The situation is contained, and there's no need to be alarmed. We apologize for this temporary inconvenience. Long live the Empire.
Everyone, please.
Apparently it
follow.
wasn't as temporary as they initially assumed, because it looks like it's become problematic. Is this the way we want to go? This is possibly the way we're supposed to go. In fact, I definitely think it is, so we're gonna go... Oh, there is a way. Okay, hang on. So this is a loop around. Let's go this way. We're gonna skip around the enemies here, and it looks like this joins up over here. Maybe? Hopefully?
Gotcha.
We'll see. It kind of looks like it does. Alright, just start shooting things. There might be spider enemies in here. No, not really. There is a Titan of their own, though. Let's just move out of the way there. The Eradicator's almost dead too. We might get ads. No, okay. The end of the fight has occurred. And this is actually a link-up path, so we didn't have to go around, which is nice. But there is a chest and some more research, but we don't really need any research. I'll grab it anyways, just
We don't have all day.
for completion's sake, but we are way over max on the amount of research we needed. I was actually kind of worried that we get through the game and not have enough research for everything, but there is so much extra research in this game. Garbage. There's some loot over there, though. Then we gotta clear out this main square. There's an eyeball to look at, which is always fun. A little bit of extra lore. Done.
Let's look around.
Alright. Let's go kill whatever's in this main square. Deal with it all. See what we have next to do. There are some cover slots here. There's a Titan. You know, all the junk. Shoot the turret, I guess, first. There's a whole bunch of Eradicators. Okay, so this is a pretty enemy-filled area. Quite a few enemies. They're mostly just the fly things, though.
Out of my way.
Just get our line of sight a little bit better here. And do some of that. Some of that. Some of that. Alright, that should be good. I think we can just kill them all at this point. Everyone's pretty full on life. There is still an Eradicator over there. Benedict is taking a little bit of damage. There's a soul container off to the end there. And another teleporter, that's the one we wanted. Okay, killing that person, and let's go get the soul core. There is a bit of loot over here as well. Soul core obtained. This is a weird situation. How does the League not know about what's going on here? What is that eyeball?
Let's get it done.
You think with some spies they would be able to know that the Imperial City is basically gone.
Sure, why not?
Vegetation spreads uncontrollably, meaning this is happening longer than they anticipated, and longer than we probably should have known about it at this point. Teleporting through.
There you are. Can you tell us what this place is?
The lab district. The place where it all began.
So, what exactly happened here? Some failed experiment?
Far from it. At first, when they closed the gates, we thought it was to protect us. But soon after, they started limiting our freedom, one step at a time. Military constructs were patrolling the streets. Whoever committed the smallest offense was dragged away to some supposed penal factories to assist in the war effort. At some point, they stopped pretending and just started outright kidnapping people.
This is terrible.
Well, okay
How could
then.
they keep it hidden for so long?
Nothing goes in or out. They replaced all military personnel with constructs to avoid any leaks. The only thing that could leave the city were some shipments from the labs.
I guess it kind of makes sense.
What were they shipping?
Still haven't figured that out, huh? There were no penal factories. As people kept disappearing, a small resistance force was formed in the city. They stormed the lab, hoping to release their loved ones. All they did was make matters worse. The people that were snatched off the streets have been drained dry of their precious mana. It was already being sent out to the front lines to power up the war machines. The only thing that remained were these monstrous husks. When the resistance stormed the place, they let them all loose into the city. It's been months now. We've all lost hope of ever leaving this place.
It's sickening. How could the Emperor do this to his own people? The ones he swore to protect.
It wasn't the Emperor.
What? How is it not his fault? It's his own damn capital we're talking about.
Never mind. We can talk about it on our way out of here. I'll meet you at the warehouse.
It's definitely the Claw. They took over, and they...
Let's get it done.
Or maybe the Emperor... Yeah, probably has been deposed. There's a Terminator over there. Those are actually pretty hard to... Oh, no, never mind. I thought those are the different kind, like the 20,000 health ones, but this is just a normal one. But there might be more enemies. Actually, there are definitely more enemies, so let's just get some extra oomph for when they start wandering in. They're not wandering in, but our things are going to them. Oh, because there's a big fight over here. Okay, I see. They're fighting with each other. That's fine. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's just start nuking some of them down while they fight each other. I guess we could just put a banner up. There's a treasure chest hidden in that little alcove. Doesn't look like it's very good, but it is there nonetheless. What is that? Imperial Mace. Looks like a power hammer from WoW or something like that. A handmade poster that slid off the wall. It looks uncanny to say the least. Don't believe them. There is no emperor. The empire is gone. They are feeding you lies. They prey on your obedience. If you don't see the truth, you're as good as dead. That's one way to put it. The emperor is gone. Been replaced by the Claw, probably. Replaced by the creatures from the Tower of Time. They're here, and they're taking over people. Feeding them into, like, the... I don't know. I guess the Empire war machine. I'm gonna quickly go the other way. I think that might be for the best. That way looks like it could just be the correct path, and I mean, you can never tell, because this could also just be the correct path, but I'm leaning towards this not being the correct path, even though I could very well be very, very wrong.
Right.
Let's find out, though. Looks like there's some enemies, like normal. Let's just keep the parties going. Kill all the destructors. They're not that tough. They only got 3,000 health. They die pretty fast. There's definitely a lot of enemies coming. And our sound is chopping up. Completely normal. The game's not the most stable game. It's a good game though. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. Especially now that we're geared up pretty well. What are we still fighting? Oh, there's a gun turret over there. Didn't even see that thing. Okay. Anyways, there's a chest here. I was right. This isn't the correct path, and that is a... Oh. Survivor's Axe. Melee, block, cleave, health. It's a good weapon. We're not going to use it, but it's still a good weapon. Are those pants unique too? No, I don't think they were. Okay. Back the other way. I was correct. That wasn't the right way, and we made it to the next little area, hopefully. Explore the city, find spare parts for the ship. I mean, our ship hit the ground pretty hard. It's going to need more than spare parts. It's going to need like a new hull. You're going to have to bend that thing back into place. It's not going to fly very well if it's bent at like a 30-degree angle.
Everyone, please follow.
Maybe it will. Maybe there's some sort of weird magic BS in this world that allows you to fly a ship with a weird hull fracture. But there's a hack the robot button, but I don't care enough to do it, so I'm going to hack the robot into pieces. See what I did there? Also, I can't really see the robot. Was it the XT that we're fighting? The Titan? I'm just gonna back everyone up to this area. There is a loot there, but we can't grab it yet. We're in the middle of a fight. We'll wait for them to come to us. That's another chunk. Okay, they're taking way too long to get here. Let's just start shooting some of them. That one came in really close because it got pulled in by our Titan. Didn't love that. Held the Titan. The Titan wasn't part of the reinforcements, apparently. We're just getting chain gunned in the back by this thing, so let's just kill it. Getting closer.
Knock them out.
More enemies coming in here. I don't know what it's doing shooting at a wall. Seems like a terrible place to shoot them. Okay, that was the last one. Reinforcements all dealt with. We've barely taken any damage, any lasting damage anyways. And the teleporter is right there. There's also a treasure chest just up here. Is that a ship part?
Let's get it done.
Does appear so.
There you go. As promised. This should be enough to patch your airship, right?
You could have mentioned that this place was so heavily guarded.
I knew you could handle it. Besides, I wasn't really sure what was in here. Glad I was right about the parts. All of these explosives, though.
There's enough firepower stashed here to blow up the palace if anyone cared to.
The palace, yes, our goal. Let's finally get to it and be out of here.
Sure, I remember. Your precious palace. There's an inactive teleporter nearby. I'll get it working. Come see me when you're ready to go.
Don't steal our ship while we're gone. I'm not going to be really happy if I get out of there and our ship is missing. I have a feeling we're going to be moving on pretty soon in this game, so I'm going to use this healing thing. I don't think we're going to be coming back for it.
Why not?
You're all set? All right. All it takes is just a little nudge and... there you go. Next stop, the Emperor's Palace. I'll wait for you here. Keep all these parts safe while you're gone.
How do you even know how to operate these things? They work across much longer distances than any teleporter I've ever seen.
Let's just say I've been here long enough to get my bearings. Now, go on. I ain't got all day.
Thank you, Nona, for everything.
Don't mention it, cutie pie. Get me out of this hellhole and we'll call it square.
Sure thing. We'll be right back.
Alright, so teleporting into the Emperor's Palace. The Imperial Guard is here apparently. You can very clearly see their uniforms look pretty similar to the Imperial Guards, honestly. That's fine.
Let's get going.
They're very cool looking. That statue has been toppled right over. The main gate. It's a little ominous that there's no one around. All the turrets are still active, but not shooting us.
Whoa. This place. Even with everything that's going on, the palace is just magnificent.
It is. It's been here almost as long as humans themselves. It's the true cradle of the Empire.
How could humans drift so far away from their ideals? How could anyone allow the things that took place in the city?
That's the nature of progress, old friend. It's always born of suffering of those who are deemed inconsequential in the grand scheme of things.
The weak have always been harvested by the strong. You humans did not invent exploitation, merely perfected it.
So, what are we looking for, Kayla? Any ideas?
I've already found it. The true power lies within. Very subtle, Oracle.
I do like those cool wing things she has, though.
Kayla, is everything all right?
Yes, it is done. I have all the pieces now. The Oracle said it will take some time to adjust. She's gone quiet for now.
Congratulations. You've done what we could not. I made the right choice letting you continue your journey.
What the? Who are you?
The Oracle... She...
I knew it was the right call to have your mother killed. She was getting close. Would have been far too formidable with that power. But you're just an orphan girl, out for revenge.
I'll rip your throat out!
Now, spare me your fantasies. I'm afraid you'll soon be in no position to threaten anyone.
I led them here, as you asked. Now, get me out of here, please.
Foolish
you promised.
Girl. The Claw has no need for the weak-minded.
What a twist! Who could possibly have seen that coming?
I'm afraid you've outlived your usefulness. Just like this whole city. It fueled the war that plunged the world into chaos. A perfect diversion.
Get in here, coward! I swore you'd answer for what you did.
I'd gladly kill you myself, but there's something I must attend to. The Chained One has waited long enough. Now that the Oracle is about to be no more, nothing can stop his coming.
No! Don't let him get away!
Oh damn, that's a big robot. Also, that guy could not look more like a Chaos Space Marine.
I'm afraid we've got bigger problems now. Come on, Malachi. We need to focus.
Okay, well, let's just get this party started. You know, with the usual. No, I don't want the turret that far away.
You're right. Come on, people. We're taking on things twice its size. We can do this!
Yeah, that's fine. Do this, do that, do this. I don't know why that doesn't work half the time, but whatever. Let's try and freeze it. It is definitely not going to be frozen easily. I'm going to leave Benedict here and just move all these other people out of the way. What else can we do? I should move a little bit more this way. There we go. I'm gonna spread people out a little. For this exact reason. Also, I love how the enemies constantly are like, I can't kill you myself, I'll leave you for this robot that for sure will do the job. Or you could just do the thing, and there wouldn't be any complications. Like there always are. I would never be like, this robot can handle the situation, I'm leaving. Of something so vital as, like, the Oracle. The thing that you need to kill to win your whatever thing that's going on. Benedict, why aren't you fighting over here? I definitely didn't move you. Go fight. There are turrets shooting us. Maybe we should turn around and kill some of them.
You asked for this.
You two can help with that one. Gotta run her away. That one's almost dead. That Titan is just really unwilling to not hit our casters, I guess. Shoot, we're gonna be in melee when this thing hits. And we killed it. Okay, done. Next one. Let's just shoot it. Let's just get rid of all these things. Although we'll get some more gin first. Turret down. There's another one over here. A rocket turret shooting. The Titan's just there. The Dread Titan, I should say. Move. How many of these things are left? Okay, I think we got all the turrets down that are currently active. Shoot him. Just unload on him. There's ads coming in. Let's get this up and running. Time to move. His life's going down pretty fast. We could probably just leave him as the primary target for now. There we go. And he's dead. All the turrets have gone away.
There they are.
Nona is not dead, apparently. She survived that somehow. There's also apparently an enemy right here, but it's not anywhere, so whatever. I think it's fine. Alright, Nona, you traitor.
We did it. We finally got the Oracle, Mal. With her help, we can find the Claw and take the fight to them. We can stop them before they release the Chained One.
Can we?
What does it mean, Kayla? Who is the Chained One? It's clear you know more than you tell us. I want to help, but I need you to trust me.
I'm sorry. I kept you in the dark because I wasn't sure what to believe myself. Now that the Oracle is complete, I finally understand. I can explain. She can explain everything.
You actually destroyed it. I didn't think it was possible. And the Oracle, can it be true?
Stay back, traitor. You knew it all along.
Yes, I did. He's the one who sent me to help you. Wanted me to find out what your destination was. Not that I had much of a say in all this, mind you. You can't really bargain with the Claw.
You know who they are? How can they operate so openly here?
Who would they be afraid of? No one's leaving this city alive. Ruga never intended to let me go. I was stupid to think otherwise.
Agreed, yes.
What about the Emperor? How can he tolerate them?
There is no Emperor, Chief. Not since the war started. Maybe even before that. He was just a puppet for the Claw. A tool to be used and discarded.
So that's when it started. They merely lit the fuse and watched us tear each other apart.
This whole war is nothing more than a cover-up. A smokescreen for them to keep on carrying out their plans in secret. How could we be so blind?
We can stop them now, once and for all. But the Oracle needs allies. We need to hurry. You are coming with us. As a witness of what took place at the Capitol, you'll testify against the Claw and answer for your participation in their crimes.
About that, I know I'm in no position to ask anything of you, but I'd like to stay here.
What?
There are more people still hiding in the city. Hundreds, maybe thousands of them. I have a few contacts in the old resistance. I could bring them the explosives we found in the warehouse. With the Dread Titan gone, we've got a fighting chance. We could blast a hole through the wall, get everyone out.
It's a noble goal, though I doubt its sincerity. Either way, we could use an eyewitness of what happened here. Such testimony would be instrumental in gaining the support of warring factions.
As soon as we get out of here, we'll tell the world about the horror that took place here. We'll send help.
When will that happen? You know there's not enough time. Sure, ending the war is a noble goal, but in the meantime, the people here are dying every day. They have no guarantee that once the claw falls, they'll be able to escape. I can help them. Please, let me do the right thing for once.
We get to choose. I'm taking her as an eyewitness, though.
You've had your chance. There's too much at stake here, and you failed to gain our trust before.
I understand.
I wish we could do more to help, but we can't lose our focus. Not now. Come on. Let's get to the ship. We need to tell the world what happened here.
Alright, so I think we're done here. Let's take a quick look at the map, make sure we didn't miss anything vital. There's a teleport. That is the quest teleporter, which I think led to this one, so I don't think we need it. Yeah, I think we're done. Return to Free Phoenicia.
In the heart of the Empire, we found the source of its fuel. No wonder the capital is solely populated by constructs. Every living thing within those walls has been ground into priceless mana. The Claw never cared for the Empire. They just used it as a decoy, and its citizens as a disposable resource. As for the League, they keep playing right into the Claw's hands, fueled by spite and fear of the unknown. And only today do we meet the puppet master behind all this. Everyone is a pawn here, and Ruga is setting the board. Does anyone outside these walls know the truth? Will they even believe us when we tell them?
We have finished Act 3. Return to Free Phoenicia, which is way down here. I gotta look at this map, because it looked like we were flying over water the entire way to the capital, but that clearly isn't true. Maybe it's just sky. Maybe we can get the ancient ring now. That'd be nice. I'm guessing we have to go talk to the League people, probably. If I had to hazard a guess. Talk to your allies, yes. But first, let's go talk to the stores. Fingers crossed we can get some sweet ring action going on. Oh no, I just got a pop-up on my screen saying my keyboard is about to die in 1%. Not the one I'm currently using, the one for my work computer. Which is also bad. Alright, anything good here? No, it's the same stuff as last time. Okay, moving on then.
Why not?
Let's go talk to our allies. Well, our allies talk to us, and there's a cutscene, I'm sure. We will I'll quickly plug in my work computer's keyboard. I like how it displayed a warning at 1%. Instead of like its normal like 20 or something.
You're back. Good. We've gone through the evidence you brought us, and let me just say that I'm sorry I doubted you earlier.
Yeah, I'm sure glad, but that's not all there is to it. I think your nobles would want to hear what we found out in the Empire capital.
The capital? How did you get in there?
It doesn't matter. What's important is that the Claw is now fully in control of the Empire. The city is in ruins, the Emperor is gone, and civilians are being harvested for mana.
They are who you've been truly fighting with. Not the Empire, but a disguised threat that wanted you to blame someone else. It's all smoke and mirrors.
It's impossible.
We brought a witness. She was forced to work with the Claw and can provide all the details. You need to stop this aimless war. The Empire is but a front for a much greater evil. Their soldiers are blind to the truth. We have to make them see it.
It's hard to believe we've overlooked this for so long, but you have no reason to mislead us. Those revelations, they must be addressed, and they must be addressed quickly. We've already reached out to the Empire Embassy regarding this Claw threat. We were able to work out at least a temporary ceasefire and set up a gathering under a truce. Will you present your case there?
Absolutely. Thank you. We're in your debt.
Nonsense. It's us who should be thanking you for allowing us to set things straight. Let us hope it's not too late.
Alright, we need to consult our companions, apparently.
A little walk.
I don't suppose you have anything new or exciting. Nope. Alright, let's go consult our companions real quick. See what our next big mission is going to be. Did we gain a level? No. Apparently Leon is the person to talk to about this situation, so let's go. He's only got 700 hit points. We really should probably gear up our extra people. Like, the difference between stats on our people is just insane. For example, Cestia has 154 DPS, which is pretty good, 231 on Vaso, but her hit points are only 984 versus 1812. And defenses are like in the 60s or 70s, for resistances, 20s, or like maybe 30, closer to 30, I guess.
Everything seems to be going well. Hopefully our allies understand the scope of what we are dealing with.
Now we have to go. There's one more place we need to visit before the meeting. Leon, I will give you the exact directions.
You're being cryptic again, Kayla.
I will share the details once we get there. Please, it's important.
I know. You made it clear when you risked all our lives not so long ago.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done this. But deep inside, I knew we were going to make it. Please, just trust me, Mao. This one last time. I need your help to end this.
Fine. We'll go. Whatever it is, let's just get this over with.
Alright, we're supposed to travel to the Forgotten Ruins. Yeah, we got some experience. We're at 1900, 761. 19,761. Jeez. I was like, wait a minute. That made absolutely no sense as I said it. There are no more side missions, so we're going to call it a video here. Like always, where we leave off here is on our way to the next main mission. This is called the Forgotten Ruins. Just as today's seeds are tomorrow's canopies, today's children are tomorrow's heroes. For now, I'll leave you here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you next time. Take care.